Yeah, like
don't like my face anymore. Morning! Good morning.
We are live, we are live, we are live. We are live.
Oh my God, we talked about football in the last live stream. Now you've made up your own
No,
football chant.
now I'm a football yob.
Ooh, ooh.
Yeah.
Go Everton.
England.
How are you, Marcella Bobini?
I'm very well. How are you?
I'm good. Yes, very nice day, Dorset. Very good. Lovely.
Ah, lovely sunny Dorset.
Yes, is it warm in London?
It is very warm. Yes, actually, it is very warm. I am going to disrobe.
Disrobe. Disrobe. Turn the comments on. Hello, Jules. Hello, Ernesto. And Keddy. Hi.
Hello, everyone. How delightful to be here again after
5 weeks.
5 weeks. 5 weeks of loneliness.
Well, actually, I've had my mother here, which is why we had to push her back, which has been lovely. We've done lots of gardening, been out in the sunshine.
Oh,
we had our village open gardens last weekend.
Oh,
so
nice!
We had like 1,000 people coming through our garden.
Does that get competitive?
The competitiveness is kept under wraps, but I think everyone just wants to do their best.
Okay, good answer.
And that sort of just turns into quite a lot of stress to get it right, you know. At least.
Was that the first time that your mum had visited?
No, she visited before lockdown, but she was extremely helpful because my mother is a botanist, and a gardener, a garden designer. So we basically put her to work, and I think the entire village think that we're just working my mum to death. Every time they went past, she's like, hello, chopping something down. Anyway, all good. Who's here?
We have Ruth Sarah Adamson, who's saying hi from Liverpool, and she saw us perform at the Glastonbury Festival many moons ago and was wowed. Now, which one was it, Ruth? Was it, because we've done it twice. Once it was at what was it called? It was
something
called
Cabaret.
No, it was Las Vegas.
Las Vegas. What was Twisted Cabaret? Have I just made that up? Was that a something?
What cabaret?
Twisted Cabaret.
Twisted Cabaret. No, that was a compilation.
Oh. I'm on the money. Cabaret. Anyone? Cabaret. Las Vegas. That was the stage.
Vegas, yeah. And the other time that we did it, it was the Avalon stage, which was amazing. That was a tent.
Mm-hmm.
It was, well, they were both tents. So
when we did Las Vegas, didn't we? Who did we open? No, who was on after us? It wasn't Madness, was it?
Yes, it was. It was Madness. Completely unrelated. Let's book 2 acts that have the least to do with one another. I know. The Beanie Sisters. And anybody else at all.
It was someone quite formidable before us as well. I can't remember.
Who could it have been?
Don't know. Oh, Glastonbury. It's not happening, is it?
No. Yeah. Did you read the article where they were explaining why they had to call it early? Because otherwise they would have gone bankrupt.
Yeah,
I think that they called it early enough that they're all right.
Good. Yeah, it's a quite tough call because there's probably quite a lot of demand for it. Because people are like, quick. Yeah, it's going to be done properly, isn't it?
Yeah, judging by the amount of people that demand us. I mean, if there's a demand for us, there's going to be a demand for Glastonbury as well.
We've got a gig this weekend, Margie.
We do, but it's private, so no one can come.
Yes, don't think we haven't invited you. It's a wedding. Lucky people.
Yeah.
On the happiest day of your life, you've chosen us.
Yeah, you've chosen sweet.
Oh, it's going to be delightful.
I can't wait. I'm so excited.
I know.
seen each other in the flesh since December.
Is it Christmas? Yeah.
It's Christmas. And that was also the last time. That was also the last time we sang together. So, well, obviously,
Well, separately, yes. I've sung with you many hours. You're always here, coming out of this speaker. Always. Particularly when I listen to because Marcella and I very recently swapped our parts in Mr. Sandman, which we should have done a long time ago.
Yeah.
Because I've always been on the bottom part, Marcella's always in the middle. For some reason, Mr. Sandman remained this one example where I was in the middle and March was on the bottom. We were like, let's just swap it. But it's such a bonkers part, the bottom part.
And likewise with yours. I'm always completely flabbergasted by it. It's like, is this really what I'm supposed to be singing?
Yeah, you kindly did me a little voice memo where you were singing it.
Oh yeah.
And in the middle you just go pling, pling, plong during the solo, the soli.
That's my scat.
It's still very amusing and it makes it worthwhile listening and learning it. So thank you. You are constantly with me. It's great.
You lucky thing.
Kyle Tolentino, what a tremendous name. He says hello and that he is a new fan, which is you're very welcome and hello.
Yeah,
how lovely.
Welcome indeed. Well, tell us about it, Kyle. How did you become a fan? We need to know.
Tell us what it's like to be a new fan.
Yeah, because most of these poor people, they've been fans for years.
Quite.
Oh, Joshua is saying happy Thursday to Marcella and Kate.
Hello, Joshua. Nice to see you.
Oh, and John has missed us.
Me.
Oh, Johnny. You carry on, my dear. Oh.
Jeannie, Georgie. No, I went Georgie, Jean. Jean, darling. Hello, girls. Great to see you. Lovely that you are with us too, my dear. William Mann. Hello again from Pittsburgh. Hello, William. Hello, nice to have you back. Do you see my little bit of product placement there?
I know. Fabulous. Very, very good. Subtle.
I'll get paid for this, won't I? Yes.
Yeah.
Ruth Sarah Adamson. Yes, there was in the Lost Vegas tent. Magic Memories. Wasn't that the year that was so wet? That stiff.
And it was stiff and skate, wasn't it?
Steph nearly dislocated her hip because she got caught in a mud puddle and she was like
I was with her. I had to extract her and the leg, and she came off and the leg stayed there.
Oh God, poor love. And
it wasn't fun.
And we had a very short distance to travel from the backstage to the stage, but we were in these humongous ball gowns and it was so muddy that we had to get people to carry us over to the stage,
which really didn't do anything because they were wearing the muddiest of boots and they were splashing us, so it was just
treading on the train.
It wasn't very glamorous.
Great gig, obviously it was amazing because happy memories from Ruth. Thank you, Ruth. That's lovely. Carry on, Marcellina.
Pablo Oliveira.
Kisses.
Sending kisses from Brazil, and we send them back from London and from Dorset. And we have a new fan from the Philippines. Oh my goodness, 2 new fans. That is exciting.
Wonderful.
We need to know about you lovely new fans.
We'd also like to go to the Philippines as well, I think.
Is it 2? No, oh, actually, you know what? It's not 2 new fans. It's Kyle again.
No, Tolentino. Yes, he's just inserted. Was she? I can't see from the picture. There's another name in it. No, we'll take you as 2.
Okay, it's 2. It's a million new fans. And Matty, hello, how are you?
Hello, darling.
You and Keddy. That's a lovely name, Keddy, actually. And Lee, Waddell, and you carry on. And
good day from Southern California, he says. Hello, Lee. Sammy, darling. Hello, lovelies. Watching from the hairdressers. Ooh.
That sounds
Wonderful.
exciting.
Have a nice time being pampered. Marty, do you like the hairdressers?
No, but having said that, I have been doing my own hairdressing lately, and yeah, it's looking a little bit zigzaggy. No, it's not too bad. And I've done my own hair dyeing, and I'm sorry, but
oh,
yeah,
I can't see that it's. You think it's bad?
Yeah,
okay.
I look like, you know, sometimes you get those old guys that don't quite know how to use hair dye, and it goes orange and in patches.
Right.
I feel a little bit like that. I think I'm going back to the hairdressers soon.
It's just sitting there in front of the mirror.
I know.
And you've got to make this chit chat. Like, I went in having not had a haircut throughout all of COVID, 18 months. It was all ratty down the back, but I'd left it so I could have it back to where it usually is, which is longer at the front and then shorter at the back. And my usual hairdresser was booked up until, I don't know, 2043. So I had a new guy who was very pleasant. He was very nice, but he just talked about himself for an hour. And I didn't realize what he was doing. And he just didn't do a very, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, you look lovely. I mean, it's up.
No, he did do a good job. I think, you know, it must be the most difficult job in the world being a hairdresser, because people have such a clear image of what they want and what they think makes them look good and look like them. And that's really difficult to interpret, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
So once you find your hairdresser, you got to stick with them.
Oh, yeah, never, ever, ever leave them. I remember once going, this is many, many moons ago, I think I was 19, and I went to one of those hairdressers in London that were looking for models for demonstrations. And this was a demonstration in front of quite a large audience, so I wasn't in front of a mirror.
Oh God!
So I had no idea what was being done, and I came out, and my hair had managed to go up rather than down, and it was pillar box thread and in the shape of a mushroom.
Oh wow!
And it was the most upsetting thing. It was just.
What did you do? Did you have to go and book another appointment?
I had to. No, I went home and I took out my toenail scissors, fingernail scissors rather, and chopped it all off.
Oh God!
I looked like a drowned cat.
Oh God! Well, when you go home and have to sort of try and sort out your own haircut, you know, it's not done very well. No.
No one wants to look like a mushroom, and it wasn't the cut for me.
No, well, you know, some of the Lego characters like that look, I suppose.
I prefer my hair to go down.
What? You were an art installation.
Yeah, I don't want to be.
So, Sammy, good luck at the hairdressers. What are you having done?
I hope that's not what she's having done.
I thought your hair was looking fabulous. So, who knows what was needed? I don't know. Tell us. Hello, Derek. Hello. Listening on my mobile as I'm back working in my office, as my area in the Midwest of the US is opening back up, and I'm finally getting my first jab tomorrow morning. Woo, woo, woo. Good news, Derek Justman. Woo, woo, woo. Excellent. How are you feeling about it? Are you feeling all right about it? Good. Yeah. Cool. I hope you.
had yours?
Yes, I've had my first.
I've had both now.
Oh.
I was really sick after the first one.
Yes, you were. Yeah.
And the second one was absolutely fine.
Really?
Yeah.
Same arm?
Same arm, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
go on.
And I went in and the lady asked me, so how did you go last time? Oh, well, I was a bit sick. Yeah, well, off you go.
Never mind. Shut up now.
Child. What did you have for breakfast? Yeah. What's your birthday?
I was sick as a dog, and oh my God. Here we go again. Did you have AstraZeneca? What did you have?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
AZ.
Yeah, because it's Hackney and Tower Hamlets. Tower Hamlets is AZ and Hackney is Pfizer.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
How do they determine which ones they're using?
I don't know.
No, don't know.
Yeah, not
And
sure.
over in the US, they've got Johnson & Johnson and the other one. What's the other one?
Moderna.
I think they're having a combination of things. Much more people. Much more? Many more. Much more peeps.
Much more peoples.
Much more peoples to stab. Lord above. Carry on, Marchie. Read Sarah Adamson.
Ruth Sarah Adamson is bosom buddies with Suzanne Vega. Oh, wow.
Who we met backstage doing that orchestral gig in Germany.
Really?
Do you remember when Pat Davey was on drums?
Oh my goodness, I'd forgotten. I do remember. Oh, she's a legend.
She's a goddess, yeah.
And we definitely should do a swing version of her Tom's Diner.
Yeah, we should get in contact with her, in fact.
Yes, and let's do a duet.
Yeah. Yeah, she's a total legend. Oh, that's really lovely that you're friends. Hook us up. See if she'd mind us sprinkling some of our magic Papini dust on one of her tunes. And by that I mean, totally ruining it.
Squeaking all over it. Yeah. And Mark says hello from Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Hi there.
Hi there. Howdy.
Mark, is your surname Vineyard or Vineyard?
Oh, actually, yeah, I should have clocked that.
It's a very good surname. Just wondering how because you say vineyard, wouldn't you, if it was wine?
You would.
Do we say vineyard because we're being literal? Tell us more.
Yeah.
Slow down here.
And we have our lovely Jamesy Plot joining the conversation. Hello, darling. Lovely.
Hello, darling.
And Jules says that rainy gigs are the most memorable. Nothing quite like getting back to the car soaked through to your underwear. I know. It's my favorite as well. No.
She's like it's for the right reasons. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh God. Oh God.
Oh, goodness. Ew. And Kyle is saying that he became a fan because he was into old songs, especially jazzy. It's kind of exciting and relaxing to hear. I actually stumbled into one of your music and I loved it. Well, that's lovely to hear. And it's really lovely that you've come to join us on this little chit chat, Kyle.
Nice to see you.
Kate, you take over.
Jules went to the hairdressers this week. Never feels right without the red being touched up. So are you saying that you did have it touched up or that you didn't?
I think she did. I'm pretty sure I saw.
As in it never feels right. Life never feels right.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah. I see. Yeah, red is quite high maintenance. I was pillar box red during most of my teenage years. And I would often ruin my mother's bathroom, towels and things like that, doing my hair. But I'd have to, try and be sort of sneaky about it and say to her, no, I can't possibly be from this time. No, I just use some sort of tint. No, I haven't dyed my hair. And she's like, but it's red all over the naughty melons. But yes, it fades quite quickly. It's quite high maintenance.
Yeah.
And you only really get the red if you bleach it first.
Oh, really? Oh, my God. Yeah, that
becomes quite laborious.
Yes, that's too much commitment.
Mm-hmm. Johnny C, glad you're doing this on Thursday because Tuesdays are currently my movie days. It feels so good to be going to the movies again.
Oh, I bet.
Going out to the movies. Yes, I went to the movies with my little stepson last week. We went to see Cruella because my friend Emily is in it.
How was it?
It's very bloody good.
Is it?
Yes. It's absolutely stonking. It looks amazing. It looks like Vivienne Westwood on steroids.
Fantastic.
So it's Emma Stone plays Cruella. Cool. It's also Emma. What the hell's her name? She's Emma bloody Thompson.
Oh, cool.
So she plays the evil. So it's the precursor. It's the prequel to 101 Dalmatians.
Fantastic.
So Cruella is, well, I'm not going to give it away, but it's yes, she gets entangled with a very feisty, unpleasant woman played by Emma Thompson, and then Cruella comes out as this alter ego, and it's very good. Looks amazing, soundtrack is amazing, acting's phenomenal, and of course my best friend Emily is in it, and she's amazing.
That's amazing. Who does she play?
She plays Cruella's mother.
Okay. When she's a child.
When she's little.
Fantastic. So
there's a twist.
Starts off as nice.
Yes, she starts off as Arabella or something, or a different name ending.
Okay.
But then as a child, she has this alter ego, Cruella. And it's only when she's prevaricated by the Emma Thompson character that Cruella becomes the dominant way that she is.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really, it's very un-Disney. It's very dark but good. Like, not dark for the sake of it. It's really good. It's really good.
That's a good return to the movies. I haven't been yet. I haven't been to the movies or to a restaurant, but I haven't entertained.
Oh, what did you do?
Just dinner.
What did you cook?
Oh, what did I cook? Well, it was vegetarians.
Okay.
So I made them something, and I made something for myself and Lucini, because I'd been to Dalston, and whilst in Dalston, I'd happened upon some squid.
Oh.
So I made spaghetti with squid ink.
Oh.
So good.
Just the squid ink or the squid as well?
The squid as well. It was intense and amazing. And I made them some mushroom risotto.
Did you get the squid ink from the same place as the squid?
I got some ink from the actual squid.
Oh.
They gave me the whatever they're called.
Tubes?
Sacks. And then they also sold sachets, packets of ink. Oh,
so tasty.
Oh my God. I need some more.
What did you do for the vegetarians?
Mushroom risotto. Porcini.
Beautiful. Pupini risotto.
Pupini, yes. Pupini porcini risotto.
Perfect. This reminds me, talking about squids, reminds me of a program that Lee and I watched on Netflix the other day, which was called My Octopus Teacher. And it's a documentary about this chap who he trained to be a wildlife nature photographer. And he was really sort of disillusioned with his craft for some reason, all the traveling in the industry and all this. And he's an underwater film photographer, specialist, videographer. Anyway, he took some time off from work and basically spent a year following an octopus that he'd found on one of his free dives. And he'd become so intrigued by this octopus. And they only live for a year. And in that year, they're extremely intelligent creatures. And he just started going back and sort of going to the same place and finding this octopus and like following it through it got beaten up, like one of its tentacles got ripped off by a shark. And he formed this like bond and this friendship with this octopus over the period of a year. And then I think what happens is they have their babies, and then they are so protective of their eggs that they stop eating, and then they die. So they only have a year to live. And it was this really intense experience. But anyway, it was such a beautiful program because he learned so much from the octopus about compassion and strength and resilience. And I don't know, it was just like, Lee was like, oh, I really want to watch this. And I was like, oh, okay. And it was one of the most beautifully shot, because he's a videographer. And just a really, really lovely story. And I urge you all to see it. It was very, very delightful.
But not on the same night as you're making spaghetti.
No. I just realised how inappropriate that was. It's fine, it's an octopus. It's kind of different.
let's get back to hair. William is saying that he cuts his own. Why would he pay someone to do this? His husband, however, needs to return to the barber shop because he now works from home completely, and he now looks like a guy who lives in his mother's basement.
It's happened. People have just sort of gone out into the world going, oh my God.
Yeah. I went to the gym yesterday for the first time, and I had a personal training session, and my trainer nearly tutted. He just looked at me like,
really?
Yeah.
Why? Who's your personal trainer? Is it someone new?
Okay. He's someone from the gym. What's it called? Tower. No, what's it called? Your Call.
Have you had him before?
Yeah. I trained with him. First time I trained with him 10 years ago, and actually after a month and a half, people were pointing at me saying, "I want to look like her."
Wow.
Because we properly sculpted. So yeah.
So what does he get you to do? Cardio and then weights, or
super sets? No cardio, just lots of weights, but a lot of quick repetitions. So by the time I'm done, I'm so it's weights and cardio together. It's brilliant.
Is it an hour or is it?
Yeah.
Woo, blimey.
Yeah, but I wasn't pleased to be looked at that way.
That's really not cool.
He couldn't help it. I don't think he meant it. It's just his face sort of did that.
No, I don't believe it. That's ridiculous. Pablo Oliveira, Brazil, Aqui, Tyann Costa is saying, I imagine they're having communication.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you know each other? Or is it a countryman to countryman exchange?
If they don't know each other, they need to.
Yes. Precisement. Hello. Would you pronounce that Tyann? Tyann? Don't know. Tell us the phonetics.
Yeah.
I shall insult you by saying your name wrong forevermore. Hello. Andrew Wood, what's the music score behind you? Well, I've got 2 lead sheets, one for Take the A Train and the other one for Honeysuckle Rose, which I'm learning on the piano.
Oh, yes, with Robin.
With lovely Robin, yes, who is kicking my proverbial into shape, my harmony into shape. But it's amazing. Yeah, I studied classical piano, studied jazz at Trinity, and as you all know, and Marcella knows, boringly. But taking your knowledge to the piano, like in the jazz sort of format, is massively difficult. It's like
muscle memory. Your hands aren't used to doing that.
Well, never, no. So it's got nothing to do with sort of the dexterity you have for classical is kind of irrelevant. So I can sit down and play quite complicated things for classical, and I get to jazz and I'm like, I know what I want to play, and I know what the sound that I want to make. But when you've got all these choices of like voicings, and if you're playing with a bass player or not, or with a frontline player or not, or you're solo or with a drummer, and it's just like, help!
Yeah.
Where do I actually start? So I keep saying to Robin, let's just keep it really simple. So we go back to we go back to the essential harmony of a piece, because when jazz standards are written out, a lot of the time they've been deviated from the original. Yeah. So they'll be taken from a particular recording, chords will have been inserted, blah, blah, blah. So taking it back to the fundamental harmony and then learning the piece from there. So you know which is the extraneous information, which is just put in for bells and whistles.
Yeah. That's fantastic. Yeah, I'm still reeling, because lovely Robin, I was studying with him as well last year, and he gets quite enthusiastic, doesn't he? So in our first lesson, he gave me all of music theory and harmony and the whole practice of all of the scales. So I did it all. every
day.
I was trying to get through all of the scales and all of the arpeggios, and I am still not completely recovered from the tendonitis that, like, one day my hand just went like that. And
it's whether he failed to tell you or you didn't hear that it's one per week.
I totally didn't.
Oh, Marchie. I know, but it's really nice, like, to be given, because I've had singing lessons for years, but piano lessons I haven't had for such a long time. So actually, when somebody gives you something to practice and you're like, okay, let's go.
Yay!
It's all exciting.
Yeah, and when you're there at the piano, I'm sure that you do too. I go into a trance. So I don't realize that it's 2 hours later, and I've been playing, and also with the arpeggios, like the really like sevenths arpeggios. My hands can't really do that, and but
it's amazing how studying a different instrument within the same genre really kicks your harmony into shape, because you've become so used to only really dealing with the harmony that affects your instrument, your role in an ensemble. And that's why teaching is always good, because it keeps you, I suppose it just keeps you sort of having to come up with the answers and accessing the knowledge.
Yeah.
Like putting onto a different instrument, it's just like, it's amazing how your ego takes a bit of a kicking as well. You're like, what? I didn't know that.
I know.
I got this far and I didn't know that.
Yeah, like, what was that? Secondary dominant.
Yeah.
I mean,
dominance.
Yeah. I mean, I know the name. I've heard of them. I know that they're substitutions, but can I explain that? No.
No. So sorry, Andrew, you asked one question and I went off.
Yeah.
I suppose I went off on one. This is a bit of psychology here. I didn't want you thinking that I didn't know either of those tunes, because I know them like the back of my hand to sing, but not to play on the piano. Anyway, cool. Marcella, carry on.
Kevin, hello. Lovely Kevin.
Good evening.
And Thian or Thian is sending us kisses from Brazil and thinks that we're awesome. So kisses right back to you, my dear.
Oh, Marchie, look what I got today.
Now that I've pretty much got through all of the bars.
So we have started a relationship, friendship, with a wonderful woman called Nikki, who, this is a bag, not a t-shirt. She has, during COVID, been very resourceful and changed kind of careers, hasn't she? She started this chutneys and pickles and jam company called The Chef and the Shoe Girl. And she and her business partner, he used to work for Gordon Ramsay, I think.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, they've started this wonderful company. And I think she's a Papini buff, isn't she? She quite likes the Papinis. And went, hey, I hear you like food. Have some chutneys and things. And we were like, yay!
Yes, please.
So Nikki, if you're out there, thank you so much for my consignment that I received today. I'm very excited. This one is carrot, beetroot, and tamarind chutney.
Yum.
Which would be great with cheese. Also, I think it'd probably go well with a curry. Also, what else did you get, Marchie? I got
a tomato. What's it called? Kundalini. Tomato.
Yes.
Kama Sutra.
Yes. I was interested in that. What's it like?
It's delicious.
Is it a chutney?
It's not sweet. It's more like a tomato sauce.
Oh,
interesting.
Oh, so would you have it with steak or?
I don't know, because I've eaten it straight from the jar.
Great. Woman after my own heart.
With cheese on the first day, and then I thought, no, I can't even be bothered with the cheese.
But it's so nice to be working with some foodie people, because you know how we feel about food, and we've got some exciting foodie things in the pipeline. More foodie things. So we would love you to check out this brilliant brand, The Chef and the Shoe Girl. And more on that to follow, I think.
And I think that her stuff is all completely natural because I got a jar of peanut butter, peanut butter, and the ingredients are peanuts and salt.
That's it.
That is brilliant.
Well, their catchphrase is small batch, taste driven. So I think they're just doing that sort of, niche, boutique-y.
So good.
That's what we do these days. Small batch, taste driven.
Yeah.
The alignment is precise.
Precisely.
So we're going back to the jab with God. We need to catch up. William had his second Pfizer 2 days ago. Excellent news. Jean is now fully vaccinated. That's wonderful. Kevin Dodds also am AZ, fully vaccinated here. Had my second one last week and was absolutely fine as I was rotten after my first. Feverish and a pounding headache the next day. Not that I'm complaining. It's definitely preferable to the alternative. Oui.
Yep.
Johnny Chadwick is a team Pfizer. Alan Bennett, as in the real Alan Bennett. Is it the real Alan Bennett? I don't know, looking at the photo, that it is. If it is, I'm so excited. And if it's not, I'm also very excited because you sound lovely. Love these ladies, light-hearted banter in between delightful singing performances. Thank you very much. Light-hearted banter is our specialty.
Yes. As opposed to the singing performances.
Yes.
It's just...
No. Keith Morris has found us. Woohoo!
Lucky you, Keith.
Terry Justman, I saw Susanna Vega at the Chicago City Winery a couple of years ago doing her 2 albums, Solitaire Standing. Don't know, can't read that. 99.9 degrees live in full was great. Tom Steiner was originally an a cappella opening, Solitude Standing. Oh, Solitude Standing. Did not know that. That's good fact. Derek, thank you very much.
Yes, thank you, Derek.
Mark Vineyard says, haha, depends whether I'm in the city or the country. Whether he's vineyard or vineyard. Jean says, it's so great to see you both bouncing off each other. Always makes me silly. Happy, keep it up. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you, darling.
Okay, do you want to take over, Marchie?
Hello, Anne Paguntalan. We have missed you too. It's been too long. It's too long. Too long. And William says he's going to a friend's house tonight to see In the Heights. Was going to go to the movie theater, but then got the private invite, which is very exclusive and fabulous. What is In the Heights? Yeah.
What is it?
Tell us more, William. And Jules is saying the hairdresser colours it. I have it bleached first. Oh wow. Okay.
Okay.
That is quite labour intensive. And then in there for hours and then use red tinted shampoo at home.
Clever.
You would never know it, but Jules likes to be noticed. Yes, we would never have guessed that, Jules.
No.
Kyle is saying, in the Philippines, I only hear Tagalog, which is our language. One of my goals is to learn other accent. One of my fave is British. It is so satisfying. Well,
nice.
Here is Kate and I'll include myself as well. Kate and Marcella's English and Italian English school.
Marcella, you are way better at English than me. You're a grammar pedant. You know your thing.
I am a pedant, yes.
I find my spelling is getting worse and worse.
Is it?
The older I get. Yeah, I mean, I write an email, I look back on spell check, I'm like, seriously? How many little wiggly lines? Jesus. Trey Taylor's giving us loads of kisses.
Oh,
he says, kisses to you too, Trey. Elspeth Carr went to see Nomadland.
Oh,
that is just brilliant. What is that?
It's a movie, and it's what's the name of the actress from Fargo?
Oh yeah,
brilliant.
The blonde, yes. What's her name? She's wonderful.
Yeah, she is, and it's a really harrowing sounding story about a woman who, I don't know exactly how she finds herself in that situation, but she becomes homeless and joins a group of people that are driving across the country, working like going from Amazon depot to Amazon depot, just doing work, and they live in caravans.
Oh,
and it's a real thing.
right.
And actually, some of the people that are in the movie are actual people that live like that.
Gosh, that's crazy.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet, but I really, really want to see it.
Yeah, I think I've seen it advertised. Okay, that's good. We good recommendation. Kyle, I haven't watched Cruella, and it looks so good. It really is phenomenal. I was going expecting it to be a nice movie for a 10-year-old.
Yeah.
Not me, my stepson. But it was great. Really enjoyed it. James, been toying with watching Cruella. We'll definitely be watching it now. Yes, do. Absolutely. Ruth has been shielding from the virus in solitary confinement.
Oh, no.
For 15 months, which as a gregarious girl feels very frustrating. Crikey. That sounds horrendous.
Yeah.
Yeah. You must make sure you talk to some people, because that's just, I think that's enough to go crazy.
Yeah.
Double dose now, so starting to spread my wings. Gosh, I'm really pleased to hear that. After my isolation, interacting with you two is beyond a dream come true. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's lovely to hear. Yeah, I can't quite imagine what that's like. Like, I'd find myself talking to my mother-in-law, who's on her own, in her 70s. And even though, she's got friends, she's been going out as much as she can, but she's just really difficult. She really feels that. And I think if you've been in complete solitary confinement, I can't imagine how awful that must be.
Yeah, I mean, I hope you have some people to chit-chat to, because that is, yes. Well, you have us today, but...
Absolutely. Yeah. Johnny Chadwick, Kate, your friend is at the centre of the most talked about moment in Cruella. Yes, and we were not going to give it away. So it is quite a dramatic moment.
And she's also in a really, really big UK series as well.
Yeah, she is. What is it? Something of Love. What's it called?
I can't remember.
Pursuit of Love. It's the Nancy Metford.
There you are.
Book. Yeah, she's getting around, my little lamb.
Yeah, that's amazing.
She's always been an incredible actress, but it's the industry, isn't it? Catching up.
Yeah, and it's amazing how you can at some you work at it long enough, and eventually if you're good, you can explode.
Well, she won the Best Actress at Cannes 3 years ago, and since then it's just gone.
What's that for?
Little Joe, which was a Korean director, South Korean director. Little Joe is about a happiness pill or drug. So she was a scientist who has created this drug.
I want to see it.
It's supposed to be incredible. I haven't seen it either. I must. I'm very proud of my wonderful girl. Emily and I were goths together when we were teenagers, and she's always been my little crazy co-pilot in life. It's so amazing seeing her being so interviewed and talking about her work and things. And I'm like, she's so articulate, so amazing on screen. And I'm like, it's just my wonderful crazy bonkers friend.
She's really cool. She's always been quite cool. She's just one of those people that do their thing.
Yes, completely. Yes, completely. Brian Peters on holiday near Bamburgh Castle. They are filming Indiana Jones' new film. The Indiana Jones new film, not Indiana Jones' new film. Not seen anyone from the film yet and coming home tomorrow. Ooh, nice. Try and get on set. Give it a little photo bomb.
Yeah.
Jules is saying she picked up the taste of squid ink in Spain. It is delicious. Such a distinctive and much more sort of dominant flavour than you sort of think it might be, but in a really good way.
It's really quite intense. And I made I made a whole packet of pasta, and David and I shared it and finished it.
Teaching bloody hell.
I've been eating. That's why my personal trainer is complaining, because I've been eating it like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah, but that's fine. He's still in a job to get over it. Whatever. There's no need for shut up. Anyway, shall I carry on? David Challoner?
Yeah. Go on.
Hello. Hope you're all well. Just got here. Did I miss anything important? Yes. Everything that we've talked about so far.
Yeah. Very much like who was it? Bing Crosby, who had somebody follow him with a dictaphone everywhere he went, because everything he said was so important. That's Kate and I as well.
Yeah.
Every single word. You were saying I should go on, weren't you? I will.
Yeah. You go on, yeah.
Octopus Teacher. What is Octopus Teacher?
That's the documentary I was telling you about.
That documentary. Yes.
So good. So beautiful.
I'll watch it. I'll let some time pass so that the memory of the squid ink pasta is going to fade. Alan Bennett says, movies. I want to see Thomas Winterberg's amazing Another Round. 4 teachers are convinced that 0.5% of alcohol in the blood will improve their teaching skills. Went back to see it again 3 more times. A riot.
Amazing. That sounds fantastic.
I want to see it too. That sounds a little bit idiotic and brilliant.
That sounds like a movie designed by us.
Yeah.
I'm convinced if I eat 14 massive beefsteaks before I go on stage, I'm going to give a better performance. Let's go.
Yeah. Kevin loves squid and calamari, but must admit he's never tried the ink. Well, you must. It is highly recommended, and also it's the whole experience of eating a sauce that is black.
So goth.
Yeah.
So good. Yeah.
So good. And Thomas says, best dish that included octopus ink was served to me at the Hayakai in Wellington, New Zealand. Such a great restaurant. More about that. So it doesn't sound like it was pasta, so we need to know what it was. And hello as well. And James is saying, sod the personal trainer Marchie, come to my swing train class. Yeah, that looks like so much fun. So for those of you who don't know, our Jamesy Plop is now officially a swing train instructor, and the classes look amazing. They look quite intensive though. That's more cardio than I have the stomach for.
Well, when we did gigs for swing dance classes, see, people were just dripping. They don't stop for 3 or 4 hours. They're just whirling each other around. They must burn off a heck of a lot of calories.
Yeah, that's insane. Yeah, but fun. That sounds brilliant.
Yeah, I think you could do that, Marchie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go with Jamesy Plop. Sorry, James Miller. Very fantastic dancer. Jamesy Plop's to those closest to him. James.
Hello, Kelvin, darling.
Hello, Kelvin.
Good to see you. And Ruth says, Ocado sell a vegan version of calamari called vegan Z-Star calamaris.
Crikes.
So what's it made of?
Yeah. Have a look, Marchie. Why don't you have a look online?
I will.
Carry on. Kelvin. Hi, Jules. Wilfred Poupine. Bonjour, mademoiselle. Content de vous revoir. Whee! Nice to see you, Wilfred, with your wonderful name popping up back here. Jules, Jean keeps appearing but is silent. Certainly not like our daily phone calls. Isn't it lovely that you've got each other in your burgeoning friendship? It's nice to hear that you're chitty-chatting on a daily basis. Maybe Jean's popped up a couple of times. Maybe she's just taking a back seat, observing the joy that is this conversation. Johnny Chadwick, my octopus teacher, won an Oscar and a BAFTA this year. It doesn't surprise me. So it's not just me going, watch some weird film about an octopus. It's very good. It's very, very good. Jean, I'm putting comments, Jules. Don't worry, I'm here. I wouldn't miss our girls. It's so sweet.
Oh,
Did you find out, Margie?
I did.
Go on.
So it's interesting. The first thing is locust bean gum. And I don't know if they mean actual locusts.
It can't be vegan if it is.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Locust flour?
Must be, yeah. Then soybean oil, obviously sugar, salt, gelling agent, non-GMO soy protein, kelp extract, sweet potato starch, tempura batter mix, celery, wheat and soy, mirin, and colors.
So it's sort of got that gelatinous texture like squid.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
The mirin maybe gives it the... No, actually, mirin is
wine.
Yeah, so no. I don't know. Fishy. Oh, the kelp would be the fishy bit. Oh.
Yeah, well, the thing is, the calamari doesn't necessarily taste fishy. It's more the texture, isn't it?
Yeah.
But the kelp, we'll give it that sort of by the sea feeling.
Oh, Jean, no, you've said that about...
Sorry, ladies, have to go to hedgehog duties call. Bye, Kelvin. You've probably gone by now. Enjoy the hedgehogs. Stuart Meltzer, hello, happy Thursday. I'm the artistic director of Zoetic Stage in Miami, USA. We're presenting Nick Dear's Frankenstein next season and closing with a moment of performance of Arvo Pert's De Profundis, Harmony, Hell, or Heaven. I love hearing you talk about the technical approach to your work. Thank you very much.
Yeah, don't get us started on that because we can go on for hours.
Andrew says, I too have a background in classical music. We even call the dog Greek because it likes to pig in sweet. I don't get it. I feel like I've missed a really good music joke and I'm going to come out looking like a tool.
I don't know what maybe he meant he likes the pig in sweet.
Yeah.
But I don't know what the verb to pig in sweet.
Oh, well, there's no substitute being in person, is there? So much gets misinterpreted. We don't know. I'm sure what you said was great. And I love the fact you have a dog called Greek. That's brilliant.
Yeah,
that's great. It's really good. Somebody's commenting with little puppy emojis, which I think probably means they got it and we didn't.
Oh, yeah. Now I feel a bit dense. But hey.
Carry on, Marchie.
Augustine says, hello, ladies. So nice to see you again. And that is mutual. Augustine.
Hello.
And Jess Gulawa says, Bella, mucho éxito. And I don't know what the éxito means.
Excitement. Just get
excitement.
Just guessing.
To Jess.
Alan Bennett said, no, he's my clone. Damn right. And believe it or not, there's yet another Alan Bennett who lives 15 miles away from me in the Dordogne. A very good friend. That's wonderful. Yeah, I wonder how small a friendship group you could have if you just stuck to being friends with people that have the same name. There was that guy, wasn't there? Was it Mike Gorman? Who travelled around the world meeting other Mike Gormans.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He made a whole show about it.
Did he like them?
I think, yeah. And I think when you use that as a filter, like, you're going to get people from all walks of life. It's such a great sort of sociological, what's the word? What's the word?
Anthropological.
Thank you. Physiological. Anthropology. Yes.
Yeah.
Anthropological experiment.
Aha.
Carry on.
Mark Vineyard is still waiting on our collaboration with Rammstein and wishes us a blessed evening.
Du hast nicht. I'd love it. I'd love that so much. Carry on.
And Anne has been loving our rendition of Moon River from an older album. Yes,
Which album was that? Oh,
Hollywood.
mais oui.
It was quite an epic, that one. Lots of we did ooze on. Yeah, we did Disney style ooze.
Yes. No. Yes. Was that White Christmas? No, it was Moon River.
It was, I think. Yeah, no, I remember doing that. It sounded amazing.
Yes, there were 6 of us, as in 6 of our voices.
Yeah.
So we accompanied ourselves. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, and those were really hard ooze as well.
Really. Yeah, when you're arranging in Sibelius, it takes care of all the breaths.
Yeah.
You go to do, and you're like,
it's been 15 minutes.
You'll have to stagger your breathing. There's a good tip.
Yes.
Well, most people who sing in choirs know about that. Breathe at different times, and it's like you've never breathed at all.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And Stuart says Frances McDormand. Thank you very much,
Stuart. Thank you. Derek Frances McDormand, thank you. I really enjoyed her in one of my all-time favourites, Almost Famous. Haha. So I'll have to check that out. Brenda, hello, darling.
Hello, Brenda. And Jane, I hope.
Yes. Frank Schwitzer, hi. Now I'm in South Korea. Lucky you. We were there 2 years ago.
Exactly.
Take us back to Seoul.
Oh.
Festival.
Oh, yes, please.
It's wonderful. Jules, no need to watch Cruella. I married her. Now.
We need to meet this amazing woman.
Yeah. Even if she's put up with comments like that. Eh?
Yeah, exactly.
Kevin, heard a perfect song for you ladies on the soundtrack of Tea with Mussolini the other day by 40s vocal harmony group, the trio Lescano, called Tulipan. It was an Italian, is that how you pronounce it? Version of the Andrews Sisters track Tulip Time. Have you heard it?
Yeah. It's massive. And Trio Lescano are really, really, really famous in Italy.
Yes. Did we meet them once? Or?
Oh, no. They're Andrews Sisters.
Anyway, I swear we met someone. We met Italian.
We met Sorelle Bandiera.
That's right. Yes.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
These 3 ladies were actually, they were sisters and actual ladies.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And they were amazing. So many good songs. Love them.
Maybe we need to do a version.
Yeah.
And Jules is saying good evening to Brenda. And Paguntalan is saying, have you ever thought of doing a rendition of Rum and Coca-Cola? Now, interesting you should say that.
We have.
Because we have. Is it on Spotify? There's a bonus track.
Yeah, it's not out in every country. But, those who join our mailing list have been known to be given things from time.
Ooh, sneaky. So there you go. You can get your little mitts on it. Can't wait. Ruth says, Sue Vega and I message one another most days. So later today, I will mention to her that you would like to cover Tom's Diner, and I will feed her response back to you. Your Facebook page has a private message section, or do you have a business email address, Marcellina?
Both of those are good ways to reach us. Our business email address is contact@thepapinisisters.com, and we run it ourselves. So it comes directly to us, and if it's Susan Vega, she can have all of our contact details.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Ruth. That'd be amazing. Kyle, I'm glad I met the Pupini sisters. Thank you for the music. I have to go because this is almost 1 a.m. Crikey. Well, I have to go too because it's nearly my dinner time. But Andrew has just explained the joke. P against sweet. Thank you very much. The brains just don't work quite as quickly as they used to.
No.
John Murphy is saying no swearing, very impressive. Crikey. I'm sure I've sworn twice.
Yeah.
But I am quite bad at swearing. As in, I'm quite good at it. So
I've been known to F and blind from time to time.
So I'm really pleased that you think that we've got it under wraps. I think if Poo was here, if Emma was here, it'd all go out the window.
We'd have to bleep her. Poo requires a lot of bleeping.
Well, you hear us probably saying crikey and sugar quite a lot. We're trying. We're trying.
We're doing the daytime version.
I say holy mackerel sometimes. It's got to be done. Jules, my doorbell plays Moon River, but alas, not your version. Damn it.
Wow, that's quite camp. Super camp.
Brenda is in the office listening on her phone. Jane's still working from home, so not sure she's able to listen this evening. Well, big love to you both. Brenda's also saying hi to Jules, and yes, to Jules. Andrew, how often do you girls rehearse? Well, we haven't had the opportunity during lockdown, of course, but usually most months we get together, don't we? We have a sing.
Yeah.
We are, however, getting together before the gig on Sunday to have a rehearsal. Because we need
it. Just to clarify, in case some of you weren't here, the gig, don't come to our gig on Sunday, because it is a wedding and you're not invited. We're not even invited.
Not really.
No, you are.
Yes, that's the one. Brad saying he loves us. William is saying it's 1 p.m. here in Pittsburgh. Ooh, says Anne. William Mann says people with higher IQ swear more. Thank you very much.
Yes.
I was going to insert a swear there, and I thought, why break the compliment of doing so well? So no.
Precisely.
Jean is saying goodbye, lady. See you next month. Goodbye, Jean, darling. Take good care. Andrew, surely you can't swear more than Emma. No. It's not possible.
No, we don't.
Well, maybe. Margie, do you want to read the last one, and then we're going to sign off?
Is saying, thank you for making my day. Stay safe, songbirds. This was so lovely. So lovely.
Yeah, nice to see you, Margie. I'll see you in person on Sunday. Yay! To the rest of you, take very good care out there. Love you lots. And we'll see you in 3 weeks' time when we're back on our first Thursday of the month.
Yes.
Bye-bye. Bye.